Garrett Blevins here with a review. This will be kind of my first regular style video of the new training cycle after Raw Nationals. Really just trying to feel out where I'm at right now with training, what my body can handle. I have a few things that I'm going to be working on up until my next meet. I'm not sure what meet I'm going to be doing yet. I put in a application for the Arnold, and so we'll see if that works out. But barring that, I don't have a whole lot of plans for the rest of the year. Just going to be doing some off-season work. One of the things that you'll see in the workout footage from today is some higher rep sumo work. I'm really trying to build up my sumo, but I know to do that, I'm going to have to build how you always build, with submaximal weight with more reps. And so the struggle there is going to be to keep my hips healthy, even as I'm increasing that sumo volume. But I think that some of the moves away from low bar should allow my hips to handle that, as I'm using a little bit more narrow stance with either high bar pause squats or safety squat bar work. And so that's kind of my squatting movements for this part of the training cycle. I'm also doing a lot of close grip bench and also some incline, but both of those are more taxing on my shoulders than my competition bench, and so I kind of have to manage that as well. That's one of the things that you need to be aware of as you are programming, and if you make your own training, is knowing what exercises fatigue what areas for you personally, and knowing if there are two exercises where you just can't hit them both hard at the same time. For me, low bar squats and sumo can't go at the same time. I have to have either one going real heavy and the other more kind of a higher rep, lower weight, or they both have to be really low volume. You'll notice that from the peaks that I've done, that my volume is really low, and that's because that's what I have to do for my joints and connective tissue, and like my labrum, and my hips and my shoulders, to recover from those workouts. And that's something that's changed as I've gotten more advanced and started lifting heavier weights. I've actually had to decrease my frequency and in some cases lower the overall volume that I do. And that may seem counterintuitive, but at some point your body just can't recover. And there's a difference in squatting, 650 pounds for a single and squatting 315 for a single, even if those are both 95% of your 1 rep max. It's just going to be easier to recover from a 315 single than a 650. And if I weighed 300 pounds or something like that, I'd be able to handle this volume a little bit better, because I would be kind of using my body to absorb some of that weight as I go down in the squat. But right now I'm pretty lean, and heavy squatting actually taxes me more now than it ever has. And so body composition changes can affect your recovery as well, even if your overall body weight is the same. So be aware of those things in your training, think about those, and make smart decisions. I also want to put out there, it's not official yet, but so you all know, I will be doing another program with Brandon Campbell and probably Ben Rice as well. But we're going to be doing another programming series in this upcoming year. We'll probably roll it out maybe in the next couple of weeks. We may get it ready and set to go in November, but December for sure. And it'll be more of a jump in when you can sort of program, instead of it being just a set training cycle with a set start date. We'll have a little bit more variability because people have different meets that they're doing. They're ending their training cycles at different times. So we'll have windows of opportunities for people to sign up. There'll be more information on that. But basically what it'll be is it'll be very similar programming to some of the auto-regulated DUP work I've done in the past. It won't have AMRAPs in it. I've moved away from that a little bit, and I'll have a video coming out explaining why. But I'm using fatigue drops a lot more, and I think that's a really good way to auto-regulate while still focusing on volume, as opposed to just giving you a set amount of sets and then asking you to subjectively figure out if you should drop or add some in, because sometimes that's hard. And really, if you use fatigue drops, it allows you to learn a little bit about how you respond to volume and about how you respond to drop sets. So in any case, I'll have a longer video explaining more of that coming out soon, but just be aware that that's coming up. So if you are interested in coaching, we're going to have another big offer coming out in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. In any case, I hope wherever you're at out there, you all are doing well. Blessings.